Shalom, 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 peace and greetings. Ken Fogle, Jose, servant, saying peace. Excuse my wrinkled ass shirt. But just believe you do matching, let's match them up coordinated. But anyway, just say good morning, happy hustle, man, happy hustle, good morning. Been getting up every day at 4 and 5 and 6 as usual. Like no matter what goes on, we up at 3, 4, 5, 6, which is good. And the word became flesh, literally. How? This might be another long ass video. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This might be another long ass motherfucking video. It just might be. All right. See if we can get a person in here too. We can get one person. We'll go ahead and get it started. Let me just get one. We can just get one. Or two. Be nice if we can get two. But anyway, right now we'll just chit chat before we actually get into it. So, the update on the situation from when we last made that video, I forgot the name. So everybody said the white devil, the white man ain't this, and the white man ain't that. And you may be right. But also, the black man ain't this, and the black man ain't that. And they may be right. Also, the white woman ain't this, and the black woman is this, and that, and they may be right. From my experience, now, don't get me wrong when I say this. The community that I go into, I get love. You know what I mean? Now I mean gets love like arrogantly, like yeah, nigga, I get that love. Look at me. None of that dumbass shit. But that's really disrespectful. And accepting their love. You know what I mean? Hold on. They don't accept love under those conditions, or appreciate somebody's love under those conditions. So it's not, yeah. I know niggas fuck with me. I know they love me. Blah, 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 blah. No. That ain't what's that. That was not what that was for. However, to those that's preaching hate, you might want to go to your own house, your own heart, your own community first. And say, why is it that some of our people can go to these same quote unquote white devils and do. Now we talking about materialized, we talking about be accessible for the solution to work out a solution. How the word became flesh. I might have to stop this. This might be a little premature video. This might be a little premature. It just might be a little premature. But let me see what happens. However, it broke my heart even more because all my life, it's always been the quote-unquote enemy of the black man or the enemy of the black woman, and the white man don't want us to do shit, and the white man don't want us to do this. But in my experience, I'm noticing that the people using that shit as a tool, the white man won't let us do this, or the black man won't do this or can't do that. That is a tool for cowards. I'm coming to learn that. Damn, I got my weed stuck all in this motherfucking. What the fuck is this shit? God damn. We do not condone recreational drug use. If you're stressed out, if you're a fucking crack baby or a heroin baby, we want to tell you that we love you, man. We know it ain't your fault. It's these other fuck niggas that been born drug addicts or born dope fiends, they don't want to admit it. That their mama and then was a motherfucking drug addict, or their mama or their daddy was a motherfucking dope fiend. And so now they got a record deal. Mama ain't never been bad, or daddy ain't never got his ass whooped, or nigga, you ain't never got your ass whooped. So never something. Everybody's hyper, or where California would say, hyphy and shit. They don't want hyperspace on the ego and shit. Just get on a spaceship ego and everything is cool. You know, just pay me to act a fool. Motherfucking speedway. Glory be to the Most High, yeah, man, that we don't have any car accidents up here. So we can't give them that. But Frankstown Ave, they killing them poles down there. It's this one strip, man. The motherfuckers kill them poles, man. It's like it's like they gotta put a new light, they gotta put a new telephone pole every week. Somebody turn that shit up. I think we went on a trip. I think I put you on a trip with me one day coming through there. That thing was the speedway. God. If you want to know yeah, that car can handle, do a buck 50 coming down Frankstown, from Premier Hill to Frankstown, and hit that bend and see if your shit right. Slide right to that motherfucking pole, your mirror, your rear view out, your whole, hey, tell you what to do. You ride me in pieces, man. You ain't ride me in pieces. I don't know what to call that. I'm just call that freaky Frenchtown, boy. The motherfuckers get them cars that look like they fast and handle shit. Hold up. There you go. There you go, good, man. I just felt good to get something. This first segment, man. I was watching this one, having to see this right. If you're going through anything, man, still do you like it never happened. Something good happens out of that. Not a personal accolade or nothing like that, but I'll give you an example. When we was making that Vlad's video and the devil popped in, not the police, but the devil that started this, whatever this is. And when you sit back and you're like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't even about right or wrong. It's just, I didn't have nothing to really do with that. Like, there'll come times where you sit back and you're like, I wasn't even there. How do I get the heat of this? How do I get the whole brunt of this thing when I wasn't there? I don't think like you. That was not my desire. I didn't wake up with that on my mind. It never even crossed my mind. Or it never dawned on me. Or it never set on me or rose on me. Or it just never occurred. So how do I get that? How do you get that? You ever like sit back and think about that? Like, if you, this is what we call the zombie apocalypse. You can sit here and be thinking about nothing, literally. And you can have 10 people will tell you, you was thinking about this and you was thinking about that. And then when you say, no, I wasn't. And they will swear up and down that you was and will fight you and put you in jail for it. Hey, no, use some apple juice. Is it me or does apple juice taste like roots and shit? Like somebody made this shit off a fucking tree off the backyard. How is this your fault? This shit wrinkled, bitch. God. The iron this mother, this got more, this is too wrinkled for my wrinkled ass. Yeah, I'm getting wrinkled too. I'm gonna shut it. If I can find me something to do, I could have, shit, I'm not used to it like this. I know the difference between being thin and working and doing shit and being thin, getting old and being lazy. That's when the wrinkles set in. So if you're getting old, motherfucker, you better get your ass up, walk around the block, jog, do this or some shit all day or like this. You get wrinkly and shit. You become a raisin. You be a raisin. You and your woman, you be raising, she be raising that. How the world became flesh, literally. This is gonna be a long ass video, man. Get you some weed, get your morning medication, get your book, get your ink pen. Get your mind ready to go on a trip, a healthy trip. Because this is not pre-recorded, this is not pre-made up. This has been on my heart and on my spirit all week to do this shit. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. And I'm be the first one to tell y'all, I'm not in a rush to do these videos. I'm not. Because one, you motherfuckers gonna be the first one to say, you said this, why ain't you doing that? And blah, blah, blah. And the other nigga, fuck nigga, be like, yeah, nigga, you up, bro. Yeah, you gonna get the fuck nigga, bitch. Talking about, yeah, you know, whoop his ass, fuck that nigga, we don't play that. And you get another nigga like, yeah, fuck that. I'm done, I ride for the people, yeah, You know the whole circus act and shit. Meanwhile, end of the day, they're Kelly over a bag of weed. And he say, she says, big old, that reason, big old, that's scary reason to die, or no. Look at that scary reason why you should be concerned we're gonna kill you. You're like, man, you gonna kill, don't let this nigga kill. This nigga, I'm already dead, then I'm fucked. Let a coward kill you. That's the scary part about this shit, man. Is you a coward kill you. Well, not saying that a female is even worse. Woman can kill you, that's cool. But a female or a bitch ass, that's not cool, man. You want to die in battle. You want to die by the hands of a motherfucker who really meant something on the planet. Well, yeah, my man died, but yeah, there was an insignificant nigga that killed him. Died for nothing. And if we kill this nigga, we still don't, everybody still lose. So it's like, why put yourself in harm's way? how words became flesh. How the word become flesh. In fact, how the word become flesh if the word is not even on your heart. How the word become flesh if you yourself don't even know the word. Let's get a picture of that. Let's let the title itself gravitate to your mind. How the word became flesh. Now if you ask yourself, name one word that becomes flesh. Name one. Something simple too. We'll use an animal. Kid. We'll use the animal kid. You have to ask yourself, all right, you're like, okay. The word kid is a baby goat, right? And when you say kid, you think of a baby boy or girl. Words have life and death, right? So I say, hey, I got a kid. And you say, the other one say, I got children. And we're here in front, and we got a bunch of scientists behind us. We say, hey, we have two males, we have a male and female, and a male and female. This one on the right says they have 2 kids. This one over here says they have 3 babies. But they look alike. Which word became flesh? A bone. Which word is the beast? Is the child and the baby a beast? Or the ideology of parent A and parent B had a mentality of beast? Or they were being human? How the word became flesh. So when I look at a kid and a goat and a she goat or getting their freaky on, and I'm thinking, what is they talking about? Are they conscious? Is they doing something that is already programmed? Or did he go buy her something? Like, did he go eat somebody's hat, keys, and some bark and regurgitate and say, here this is, or check my fur. I got to shit my fur, baby, you know. And on the other hand, you got, look at me, I'm this, and look at me, I'm that. And so, after we say these things, we go do them, and then we put it what? On in the flesh. They say, hey, y'all, here in the flesh. Well, how the word became flesh. Hey, look at me. I'm here in the flesh. How the word became flesh. Let's go back to this kid and baby thing. Now, there's going to be a part 2. This is an introduction to it. The real one, I'm going to take it to you because all my stuff is not charged up. I ain't got my other tablet. I mean, my other, what you call it. And my, the presentation is not available, but we're just going to prep when it actually comes. Or we might just sort of do it. Just do it early. But then we're going to do a part 2. My back's starting to hurt already. Shit. Or maybe because I feel like it's rushing. I don't know, for some reason I'm starting to get that rush feeling. And when I first started this, I used to always have the rush, like try to cram 50 books into 10 minutes. And I'm like, no, fuck that. So I'm mismanaging my time on this, you know, I can feel it. We'll get it together. Anyway, my world became flesh, literally. So this He or she go. Now, one thing I think of is this meh, and that's their language. Meh, don't know that shit. So we go. You get kids. Like they even sound like sheep and goats when they sing now. But I don't know. I ain't nobody. But nonetheless, nonetheless, we get to the children. They're a man and woman. They can think, process, carry, da da da. And even their God says, your words breed life and death. And so, since life can put on different faces and different bodies, you have to ask yourself as an individual, in your words, how is your words covering the flesh? The flesh of a man's heart, the flesh of a man's mind's mind, the flesh of a woman's blood that creates that vibration. We ain't talking about no booty and all that other bullshit. That's for you little boys and girls. It's for little boys and girls when you start talking about sex and all that shit. I'm noticing that a lot of people start talking about sex all the time. I'm like, cause that shit pacified. Just stick something in your mouth and you be cool. That's all. You want to shut a nigga up, just stick something in your mouth. That's all. Set y'all some homework for those who watch. To prepare yourselves with this topic's coming up. We're gonna get into some heavy politics. I told you I went to school for international lawyer, and somehow they lost my motherfucker my diploma. So I would definitely not be flying this low. In Nation Islam's words, I wouldn't be flying this low. I'm not going to say I reluctantly say this, but because I did accept, I didn't swear no oath. I didn't swear by this guy and all this other shit, They just said me as a man, well, I be the northern country of the direct definition of Islam. And I was glad he said yes, because what they asked me to do, I was already doing it anyway. And so to carry a banner or two for some folks who really, and I'm not saying an organization, because this particular, what I agreed to, I'm not establishing shit, so don't get that fucked up. But I agreed to carry a piece of shine with me. Yeah. That title there that was offered, that's a piece of their shine, and I carry that shine with honor. And so I have nothing personal against the Minister Farrakhan, for Muhammad, W.D. Marlon Wallace, none of that. I'm not gonna lie, and so it's not my job to sit here and tell you what they did, what they did right or wrong. My job is to expose what they didn't expose probably what they didn't know, that we can keep from happening to you and myself. And so I want to share with all my quote-unquote black Islamic brothers. You know what I mean? We'll go with that. Same thing with Moore Science Temple. I'm not here to say Noble Drew Ali is what, bad or good, right or wrong. We're just saying that when you make men your God and you give them a high position that they themselves probably didn't even fucking want, that's a problem. That's like casting a shade. It's like, okay, I'm gonna give this to Noble Drew Ali, but I already want the power. So it's like, if anything goes wrong, well, the prophet said this, or the messenger said this, and that. You see, well, also, Even though the messenger is a man like you and me, and the messenger tells you to follow Allah and not to let him follow the message. And Ya Allah, done. Don't follow the messenger's pee hole, his woman. It doesn't say that. The word don't become flesh because you want to put it on different flesh because you feel some way, or because the hadith said this, or because the gospel said that. Hey, those is words for men who have experiences that you will never see. You can get a likeness to it, but you ain't them. AKA be yourself. Everybody want to be King David. Everybody want to be Solomon. Everybody want to be this. Nobody want to be their own fucking self. And that's what it says. Many are called, but only few is chosen. The ones that are chosen, they just want to be themselves. They respect all man's courage. They respect all women's courage. They respect all man's suffering. They respect all women's suffering. Everything other than that is personalism. The Heavenly Father, we thank you for waking us up this day. We ask you to guide us. We ask you to keep us safe from our ignorance. We ask that you would give us a way out when we feel weak. Mother God, I ask that you would guide us. We go to and fro our destination. Protect our families as they go to and fro their destinations. Because it's crazy out here. The drugs that normally would heal us is not even pure no more. The food is not pure no more. There's even addictive drugs in the food. There's addictive drugs in the water. So, Father, we ask you, that those of us who are sincere in our heart, that you protect us from these diseases. Speaking of which, Marv come over here fucking around and smelt my apple juice. Now you want to get all up in my shit. Shit like that. So you gotta be mad, get me mad for that shit, see? Little shit like that. And I don't want to kill him, nope. You going outside and find me some other fruit juice to drink. Simple. Now, got subject. I've seen some freaky shit. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. And sometimes life will come to you, right? Really. To see if you are a friend of life. Because some people just see shit and kill it. There's a bug, kill it. They just kill every fucking thing. Never really think if you was ever in the moth world and they just kill your monkey ass. That's why I went to the fly paper. You're my fly paper. That's why I stuck on you. You're my fly paper. That's why I'm stuck on you. You're my fly paper. That's why I'm stuck on you. Fly paper. You're my fly paper. That's why I'm stuck on you. A couple of little jams, man. Here, man. I got really right around and shit. Yeah, how the word become flesh. You know, sometimes the answer is in the fucking question. How the word become flesh. The answer's in the question. And I'm thinking, I'm like, man, it didn't just dawn on me, but this didn't just dawn on me, but it's dawning on me. It's rising in me. That when you get the picture, it explains why you're there. When you get the picture, it explains why They're there. When you get the picture. Let us make man in the image of us. Male and female. We're between flesh, right? Male and female. You see me woke. You talk to him?
I ain't got no phone.
Or I'm doing a video too, so to watch the
I got Dub.
Anyway, where's we at? Our world become flesh. It's just you and us. I said, I'm down here and I'm making a video. Watch with your fucking mouth, man. I'm saying anything's better or good, but just for my video. But we're not friends. We don't, none of my business. Well, I don't need no extra, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, you gotta be mindful how the words become flesh. Because his words were could have, on his live feed, brought some flesh to where I'm making his live feed. It has nothing to do with nothing. You know, it's just, sometimes people just, I'm serious, man, if you sit back and you listen to folks, man, you, if you know a person talk a certain way, you gotta block them before they open up their mouth. Like, Let me end this. Let me see.
So, do you need to restore or anything?
My daughter needs all of them.
Okay, can I?
I ain't got to remember all of them.
Damn. Cause I was, but you gotta see how do I wrong? The store right here, we don't know it's how to open. Oh my.
Anyway. Word made flesh. So, get about this. That's really making me upset. I'm like, I was really at peace, man. Like, the fuck, man, 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning.
Alright.
I'm just not used to these distractions in the morning no more. So, give me a day to adjust. Person with visitors, I already got way too much to say. We're just doing what we do. And so we don't want this. We just don't need anything else in this motherfucking video. Capiche? That's all. Just trying to monitor that shit. Keep us all tight.
Yo. What you got, yo?
Word became flesh. I was praying too for this shit to happen too. And I'm thinking about it. Well, he's asking to help us to continue on with our day according to your divine will. So we pray for our will to be in your will. God, us lead us because it's just crazy. And sometimes some of us are subject to get sideswiped or get knocked down in this war. We have to give us the courage and strength to get back up and help our brothers and sisters get up too as well. I probably was going to come to probably for my finish it. They can shut up. They probably watch I ain't finish it. So, my word became flesh. Give me an example, like when somebody asked you something, that's the word. No. Like here. We trust you. We ask you one thing not to do. Or just anywhere. I'm just saying this is anywhere. The easiest way to mind your business is don't open up no fucking body's door for nobody without asking. Cause you don't know what's behind that door. What the motherfucker did that knocked on the door to the nigga that ain't it. You don't know. And you just get this happy motherfucker. Oh, that's Jojo. He's cool. And he shoot a motherfucker. Oh man, that was change. You know what I mean? And you be like, oh, okay. Coppers money too. You ever stop throwing away them pennies? You better hold them motherfucking pennies. You know what you did. I'm gonna y'all chat with me, man. I'm sleepy, man. And if you don't smoke cigarettes, don't smoke cigarettes, man. Word made flesh. He said this is on the fly. Do not crucify me for this shit. It's been bugging me, and so I guess I'm preparing it in my head with y'all. Cause I found some shit, I read some shit. And it's like this. Word made flesh. My word became flesh. When we actually get into the study of it, forget the history and they were slaves and man, get it. When y'all stay stuck in that slave box. When it's about another 100, 200 boxes in that motherfucker. And then when y'all get the law book, y'all be like, oh shit, that's too much to read. No, they're compartmented. I found out. They don't know all that shit. It's compartmented. And what they do is they go share their strategy and they go find the cases themselves. They study that case and master the ins and outs of that particular situation. And that's it. They don't know that subsection 333, and you at court, right, looking at them like, damn, how the fuck you remember all that? Yeah, you ever like watch the court shit, or go down your local courtroom or magistrate and listen to this shit and think, how the fuck he know all this shit? How do you remember this shit? Good memory, yes, definitely the good memory. There's no doubt about that. And the way to articulate and find words are called spells. Law is spells. And law of spells is from what? Angels or angles. And so if you can spit an angle at a motherfucker, you know what I mean? And the person who's sitting on the judge seat, you know what I mean? You can spin his ass. You know, or you can go to the back door on him and find you one nigga out of 12. You know what I mean? You see how bright you is. So now the word become flesh. You in court. You like, motherfucker, I'm gonna try this. I'm not black. That's my word. My flesh is man. That's how the word became flesh. Just being a man. He said, what you mean? I said, this is the way I pray. This is the way I receive it. This is the way I come out promising. That everything with the Most High? No. There's no argument. There's no dispute. I don't hate you. I don't like you. It's just no. I don't give a fuck. That's not hard. And so that's how the word became flesh. The Most High has a good vibration, a good frequency. That frequency became sound. That sound became consciousness. The consciousness began to what? Create an image of itself. The Most High is this frequency. That's why people started getting into this sound and water stuff and vibration. You can lift rocks and that's what all that mystic. Woo, you got to be a Shaolin monk to fly across the air and then have a rat's tail come out your ass and shoot fire out your fingertips because now you want to be super animal nigga. The fuck is that? And you have them called superheroes. So we go more. Words become flesh. We got hybrid niggas. Words become flesh. We get, what do you call them? Designer babies. Now we got designer babies. We got, well, no disrespect. Gucci's one of my favorite rappers, but Gucci Man, that's a product baby. See what I'm saying? How the word become flesh. Got Gucci babies. You get the baby. You get fuck baby. You get my baby. You get oh no baby. You get baby got back baby. You got baby got more grandmas than babies baby grandma. Grandma got babies daddies. Yeah, grandma got babies daddies now. Like what the fuck is that? Granddad get hoes. Well, we figure that one. Now they dying off of Red Bull and shit, so I can't use that one. What was that? Let's see. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what the fuck. Come on, man. How many babies you got out here? Fuck that. How many babies you got? Talking about words on how the word became flesh. See how the word was? The phrase was, I need that bag. And the other phrase was, you share that bag, I give you some pussy. He shared the bag, she shared the they went Now that's what? The words become flesh. A fucking baby. That neither one of them wanted. That's amazing. Something so simple. I guess because it's like stabbing your own self in the heart. And then you can't understand why you keep. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm talking about my own self. That's probably why I'm so comfortable in front of this camera now. Because really, I don't like doing this shit. I really don't. This is not my thing to sit in front of this camera. But it is my thing. It's not my thing, but it is my thing. I didn't choose this shit, that's for sure. I really didn't, man. I thought I was going to breed dogs once a year. Special kind of breed. A special kind of breed as a change in the DNA, but intellectual, how it's trained and what it does. And the purpose. I can just sit back and read books. And watch my dogs just run out in the woods. But that's what I was going to do. I was just fade out. Bye. Shit. carpet. Now I'm going through some trial and errors where I'm going to diamond stud my locks. You understand? And so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to diamond stud them all. That's all. Right now, this is just a test run. You know, what needs to happen, just put straight diamonds in all of them. Just fill it all up. Niggas want to put that shit on some other shit. Stud your roots. Shit. I really love my roots in some metal. I'm not from the metal world. I'm from the roots. Makes sense, right? That's why I decided to do that, right? I'm like, shit. Why not, you know what I'm saying? Help my roots. My roots is not metal. My roots is this here. Cut my hair. And I don't eat metal. I eat trees. And I smoke tree. I ain't smoking no metal. But I used to. You know what I'm talking about. And that's crazy because that just came to me when it comes down to the word becoming flesh. Either you're going to lace your roots or lace that metal. Or that pole, they call it. Mm-hmm. That pole's metal. And they put the diamonds with that metal. But I've never seen nobody put anything in their roots. Grease and Vaseline you smoke with, that's a given. Even hell can change shit in there. Potpourri. Till you get to the thick of that shit, you be like, oh shit, this was a setup. Yeah. And the word became flesh, literally. My first take something so simple and mystified it. Well, it's not even mystified, but they fairy tale the shit out of our history, man. They made so many fairy tales of that motherfucker. Oh my goodness. It's called typology. And we keep shooting that word typology. Typology is plural. And for some reason, I'm not seeing anybody mention or express the skills of it in their literature. Everybody's saying we found this new and da-da, but they're all saying the exact same shit that they've been saying since the 50s. And I'm like, if you knew what you were teaching, then how come you all sound the exact same way? Meaning, when you look at typology and you say, hey, this fucking green cap came with this fucking clear green apple bottle. That's a fact. But if I take this motherfucker away and wait 20 years and put it, no, just change the fucking color and say this is what it is, then they'll believe that this came with a rainbow cap. You say, well, where's the rest of the rainbow? Fuck the rest of the rainbow. We came with this one, get a rainbow cap. You say, well, that's not the real shit. They copied. That's poison. They say, we don't give a fuck. It's in the same container. It looks like the same shit. Only thing different, you got a rainbow cap. They don't want they don't want the real cat. They want the imaginary cat. Let's be jerked into imagination. I remember last time they said, I can dream, I can fly. Throw his ass right into the motherfucking bird cage. Mr. Superman. Then the abuse love. You did it for love. You did it for love, man. You okay? My love said, thank you for what you did for me. Yes, go to jail. Why you treat me like this? Hold up. At first you could fly, step in love. Now you're in jail for this other bullshit. Come on, man. Shit catch up sooner or later, man. That's the whole point. When the words become flesh, motherfuckers don't want to deal with it. That's why when you hear the word say, me and my Father is one. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was the Word, because the Word was God. Because your God dogged the shit out and made a God. Our Creator just said, be, motherfucker. Be what? Don't worry about it. Just do what the fuck you do. Do what you're born to do. Do what you're made to do. You motherfuckers are the only ones that don't do shit what you're made to do. You always want to do something that's made for somebody else to do. And that's why they took your inheritance. Now it makes sense. That's why I found this shit out yesterday. I'm like, it makes sense. I'm not mad. Nobody's going to be mad about it. But also, we got to ease that out of the books. Because now, if you say everybody can get their inheritance like this and that, now it's like, well, hold up. You motherfuckers might make it worse than what it was. I mean, it's fucked up now. It's going to get worse. But you motherfuckers might make it even worse, especially with this attitude now. Especially with this attitude now, y'all gonna make this shit worse. We can see it. Well, I'm not saying anything good about the city. I'm just saying, I've been back in the city and nobody's coming up with anything new ideas. You know? Ideas are coming from other places, other countries. But everybody want to be a king and queen. That doesn't make sense. There's one thing for a guy to come to a place and share their ideas. You say, okay, cool. But you still run the motherfucking city. If you're going to be the what? City controller or whatever the fuck they want to call it nowadays. When you hear everybody want to be kings and queens, it's like, well, how he got the lion's share of your neighborhood? That doesn't make sense. Don't make sense. Well, I'm not talking about anybody in general. I mean, in particular. We're talking about how the words become flesh. And another word that was recycled in my head, or a phrase. No, reading the Samuel. Every time the original man and woman asked for a king or a queen or a leader other than the creator of life, it goes into more slavery. And it goes into more slavery, right? And not only that it goes into more slavery, but you're being paid to consent. You're being paid to use your words that breathe. I'm getting this picture because I don't have the stability right now to show you in words, in black and white. Webster meaning, Oxford meaning, thesaurus acronym, lexicon, what other way? It's like this. when we get a word, 2 or 3 or 4 or 6 or 7 or 10, we're going to every single meaning, root, why, who, what, where of this word or phrase. Because these magic spells or gospels or imprisoning people, literally. I'm telling you, like this shit, the Wizard of Oz, you like, it was this motherfucker casting these spells? And it's in the scriptures, you be like, this motherfucker right here been tricking everybody on the planet. Yeah, this little fucker here. It'd be so funny, you ain't gonna want to kill him. You just want to just keep spanking his ass all day. You know, pain in the ass. It'd be like the worst baby brother on the planet, man. You little shit. You know what I mean? It'd just be like that. You know? Yeah. This is one of them. This is one of them. He's a pain in the ass. Cause like what Mosai say, alright, I wasn't there, so don't quote me on it, but we're just gonna rock with it. But it's logical you're gonna have a conversation with somebody. Check this out. Your mom's in the fuck stuff. Alright? However, I ain't gonna let my breath live in you forever. But I still fucks with you. I'm gonna give you $120 years, nigga. Yeah, I mean, he's like, man, I'm gonna give you $120 years. Cause I can't fuck with you, bro. I'm not keep fucking with you motherfuckers forever. No, I'm not doing that. Not. I made you like that. But I'm glad you did some shit. Cause I would have had to destroy you if you had not exercised some motherfucking I'm sorry energy. You know what I mean? Or like some shit let me know that you sorry. You know? How you do your children? When your children fuck your shit up? Or your girl and spent the bill money? Or your man bet the house? And when you strippers, you spin it upside down and the pole fall off, you bust your hips and shit. That moment. You know what I mean? That moment. You shit, I should have stayed in bed. How the world became fresh, literally, man. Only way the world can't become fresh is when the words come out of a cow's mouth. There's a quote from Martin Luther King. It popped in my head. Silence is a form of betrayal. To stay silent is still betraying a motherfucker, man. To stay silent is a form of betrayal. Let's just look at that word right there. Betrayal. Where the fuck does that come from? Ba. Spirit. That means your spirit is defiled. For you Egypt scientists and ba, ka, ra, da. Nah. You know what I mean? What's up with that? Ba, trail. That means your ba, soul, ain't shit. So heaven or hell can't trust you. That sucks. You know that? Talking about the flesh, the word became flesh, and the word was God, and the world was with God. Yeah. Yeah. This shit wrinkled, bitch. This shit wrinkled like this in a long time. Straight up. Oh shit, this is a bull wrinkle. And this mother wrinkle. We cool, old fam. Anybody going crazy? No, we cool. We cool. I just happen to keep looking down, man. And I'm like, this is a wrinkled shirt. It's feeling wrinkly and shit, man. Like, oh man, this is some funny shit. Where were we? Oh, the world became flesh, man. But you know what's funny about the word? That nobody talks about what the word did in order to be given us any type of power. And they miss this fucking boat too, family. That's why you gotta protect your ears. Gotta protect your ears. You can't just let everything pass your shit. You know what I mean? Some shit you would hold up, motherfucker. Hold up. Hold up. Nigga, hold up, nigga. I ain't got the picture yet of the first 1,000 words, nigga. You didn't drop another million on me. Oh, shit. I didn't know Infinite of Pictures created a picture itself. You get time to count on that shit. He said, here's the picture. He said, we just break it up in infinite pieces. He said, how long did it take you to figure this shit out? I said, that's cold-blooded. Oh man, that's cold-blooded. Can you imagine that? He said, let us make man in our image. He said, all right. And they just took all the images and made trillions of them of the same image. And made them reflect them in layers. Oh my goodness. I'm really looking at it, you know, like, I don't know if that was a cruel joke or was it I don't know, guys. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let us make man in our image. One picture image. That's the picture image. Now how you make that picture many? Yeah, that's the picture and that's the images. That's what gave it life. Add an S. You made it into what? Same image but of its own self. Then add or take away from the what? The image. So now you look at this image, you say, okay, where's numbers coming? Where's numbers at? You say, nigga late, he over there hitting weed and shit. He was at the strip club yesterday, so he was a little late. Word became flesh, made an image. Well, ye is gods. He did say we're gods and goddesses, and I'm kings and queens. Okay. I'm where we can't tell. Because you ain't taught us nothing new. Everybody's saying the same shit over and over and over again. It's like a Rubik's Cube. It's like a Rubik's Cube. Everything's the same block. It just looks like it's doing. Until somebody figured out how to put the shit back together. So all you Rubik's Cube geniuses that can put all them colors back. Congratulations. Me, I took the bitch apart and put it back together and gave it back. We got time to do all that shit. That's the short route. Hey, bro, shit. Hey, look at that. Click. I'm like, oh yeah. Done. That's my version. Shit, I ain't lying, man. That's Rubik's Cube first came out. I'm like, hell no, I got shit to do. I'm going outside. I play baseball, swimming and stuff. I was outside, dude. Sitting here playing on a motherfucking toy. I don't say that. And then, but they got groovy with it, and they made one out of a ball. And I'm like, all right. And they had little keychains made with them. I mean, it was a Rubik's Cube craze. And I'm like, no, I done got cubed all out and shit. Then Ice Cube come out, then Ice Tea. And then, I don't know, then volleyball came out. I don't know. And volleyball came out. I ain't talking about the game. We're talking about niggas, that's their name or some shit. You might get a nigga's name volleyball or tennis racket. You'd be surprised the names is out there, man. Talking about words, the word became flesh. And then the word was God. Yeah, it was a fucked up God who gave you a fucked up word. And here's the results of your word, God. So, but these words over here are true and powerful. Because that word knows the Most High. And it knows the people. And the people know it and the Most High through the word. Why? Because it's called a VOWEL. 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 You vow to L. You vow to Yalla. Miss that little boat. Vow, L, vow. A, ya, E, eat. I, perfect. Pinky swear. Sign language. I-E. Pinky swear. Perfect 9. Oh. Man. Love you. Sometimes why? Chromosome. Vows. Do you vow to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, y'all? Yes, we do. This time is your friend? Yes, it is. We don't keep up with our friends. Our friends are responsible. How the word became flesh. The facts is the constable. We don't know what's wrong with you. We don't do what you do. Remember that child? I just got a kid. It has a nanny goat now. And it may be dead. With the word goat, I'm going to Leviticus and what they wrote. Don't sacrifice your children to that goat colt. Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I want to read that. Jesus said he loves us all. And Jesus did not lie. He do love you all. Straight to hell. I'd love to see you die. That's what people don't understand about love. People think love is just, oh, everything's just going to be so wonderful. Love, hate is the same. Love and hate is the exact same motherfucking thing. Called the tree of good and evil. Which the Most High said don't eat from it, but you know. The Most High told Adam, don't eat from the tree of life. And y'all just get amnesia. It's written, you don't need a gang of books, really you don't. But it's always to find out how to live it and how to maneuver it through social constructs that are built to hate the Most High. You know? Some of you suffer from it, called ego. I want to be a king. So what I gotta do, I gotta go out here, what? I gotta get rich. What do rich do? You gotta dick people over. Because that's the synonymous to rich. Dick is synonymous to rich. So you're gonna get what? Richie rich? Dicky dick? Now you go to Partus and you take the dicky dick from the blacky black people and the black family, take the dicky dick or take the Richard away from the young black man, and what you got? Now you got Regina. Oh shit. And it's law. That's why, quote unquote, fag is illegal. Because that word fag is synonymous to taking the black man's inheritance and his father's inheritance and his father's inheritance. Because as long as you let that go on, black is the new orange. And we've been telling that for years. Same thing. I mean, every church, and I don't say church, but every quote unquote black movement has been telling the black churches these things. So now that we've been blessed with this key to manifest how the word became flesh. This is how. Get up, shut the fuck up, man. We got the information. We know it's sound information. We know that it is a law. We know that after a while, you get tired of hearing people's heart being broke about how come we can't have our reparations. But the people, and I may be guilty of that myself one day. You know what I'm saying? Being self-defeating. I'm not saying things have recently, but early in my walk. So, hold on. Alright. Wash my hands is clean. Touch my face. When you been doing this for so long, not even so long, cause this get a little irritating too. People keep saying how long they do it. Like, okay, well, that doesn't mean shit gonna stop when it didn't stop before you started. It ain't gonna end when you stop. So that's the thing to tell myself. Shit. What's rosary? That part it's called partenius. Not partis, but partenius. Partinus. Partenius. Partenius. No, it's P-A-R-T. You get that part. Partentis. Because you're going to a parent. So it has everything to do with the child. That shit should go to y'all, man. When we go into our mind, right? I pray a lot of times that I stay there. You don't have that problem of being trapped in the worlds of other people's minds. Because the mind's not free, and so nothing around them is free to be free. And if it's free, you still have to pay a price for it. Like, okay. So it ain't me, it's the fact that you don't know what free is supposed to be. So nothing's free, we say, well, why isn't it? Where's your receipt? On breath. You know? Shit. You see that? If you show me a receipt on breath, okay, cool. Now the cargo is one thing, but the breath of life in the cargo is another bill. Who can pay that bill? And where's the inheritance for those who've been given the breath of life? And that's the fight. And they don't give a fuck what I do or don't like. Because I'm not special. I go for you motherfuckers too, man. Again, we do not condone any recreational drug use or alcohol or anything. If you're healthy, man, get up, exercise, work out, go to the gym, keep your pee-pee in your pants. You know, you need that busting nut energy. You know, push the motherfucking weights up or something. How to work became flesh. Watch what you say before you make a baby or have sex. Watch how you impregnate words in people's heads when it's a lie. You know? It's in y'all scriptures and everything, man. In your words, breathe life and death. And folks take these words to be stabbing the shit out of people and not knowing what the fuck they said. And then some of you accept it because you're used to letting shit like that and you being around people who let that shit happen. So you'll take 50 cents and a half-ass apology. In fact, you'll take anything like a fucking drug addict. And them is the ones that'll hurt you, is the ones that don't want you to know that if they don't use drugs, they have a drug addict mentality. Them is the ones who want it but can't get it. Them is the ones who even, they even suck at being somebody else. You ever meet that person? They ain't no good at being themselves, you, or anything else. You're like, damn, you're not even good at being no good at shit. God. Yeah, that's weird. Oh no, I gotta scoop this tree. T-shirt wrinkled to the bitch. Oh my gosh. This cannot go. I can't do this. I'm just gonna go outside. Blue color. Yeah. It's your fault. Yeah, you fucked up. Well, you some weird up. Get you a cup of motherfucking coffee. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna give me a motherfucker. Give me a cold coffee and a motherfucking sugar roller. And a noopy. Fuck you, Johnson & Johnson, man. You don't put some extra shit in the motherfucking Newports. Cause that's on there too for people who smoke cigarettes. Man, they get, look, I don't know what the fuck a proof is in Facebook. Don't do that shit. I'm learning some shit. This is y'all look. Hey fam. You know, old other people, man. I don't give a fuck what flavor y'all come in, how y'all do, y'all other people. Because I don't do what you do until you make me say you can go around them, just don't live like them. I said, you get that problem to worry about. However, but I'm learning some words, not looking for words to demean or to attack anybody with. Really, I'm not, these are words that I had stumbled across, looking for other words in different varieties of meanings and content and context before I could take it to another language across the oceans. And so when I hear another language, I've already known, I don't have to know the language itself, but it would be a universal root meaning to it so I can hear it. Let's see this. it's the reason, it's that vibration of why you remember the ABCs. ABC, because that's been handed down to millions of children, and so that's how they can tell the frequency and who's still under that mind control. That, oh, you see, what's your favorite ABC song? And it's ABC, then you see, yo, that's an American program. You didn't know that. That's how you would find out if somebody was in your country or not. They would ask you, what was your song when you were a child? And you would just get happy. Oh yeah, I did my. We used to say ABC, that pow. What the fuck we gonna say like that? Where the fuck they get this nigga from? I'm careful, man. Mainly on these. So we know about it in this aspect. Can you imagine how it happened, not just in ABCs, but getting that bad? Or trying not to bad. Fam. They got niggas 23-1 for some type of petty shit right now, and there's no COVID mask. Shut up. Somebody's in jail doing. No, this is how slavery is back already, man. It's certain here, and nobody caught this shit on. Nobody said shit. People, if you went to county jail, alright, you were locked down for 23 hours a day, you come off for 1 hour because of the spread of COVID. Okay. So there's been no reports of deaths or sickness rises in the jails in the past 5 months, 6 months. Because I'm watching. Some of my homies are still in there, man. You know what I mean? Some little bros. Some motherfuckers that I didn't even speak to, they didn't speak to me, but we knew everything was like this. You know what I mean? I still think about them as my mans too. You know? And then here we was in. We sit at the table, chop it up, exercise our brain, try it, boom, work, boom, look it up, yo, cool. Alright, you're right. So, how the word became flesh. So I'm like, man, 23-1, there's no mask mandate. Why they still in there, motherfucker? Why they still in these cells for 23 hours a day? Gas price, gas prices is up. Delivery for the food is up, jails and radio prices up, and they still in it for 23 hours, man. And nobody's saying anything about it. There's another thing that's crazy too about the world becoming flesh. Meaning, we go to this adult housing thing. We go visit one of my dearest family members, adopted family members. Well, I'm the adopted one, not now. But I mean, well, I'll say I'm on the orphan. I'm going to say that, I'll say the orphan. I'll say I'm the orphan. Folks is getting older. And his son is my best friend. One eye. Y'all ain't my best friends, but that's my man. Just say that, alright? So he's away for a minute. So I'm like, alright, boom. I go into this building, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, why does this motherfucker smell like this? Is our OG. This is our wisdom in this building. And a lot of folks, man, like a lot of times when people see me go have outbursts and stuff like that, cause I'm watching the elderly who still got wisdom and you know what I mean, can still spit some shit. Cause I talk to them, I see them, I get to look them in the eyes and then. You know what I mean? That lets you know you fucked up. Even if they can't talk, they be like, I mean, you be amazed, man. Like, anyway, our word became flesh. She don't like, man, okay. I can take that sometimes. There's a day where everybody take a break for 2-3 hours and then get back to it. I don't know. Their fucking elevator don't work. Other one work. I'm like, well, this is elders that are held like not the elevators don't work, right? Why does it look like the Carter building? Literally, like the police station right down the street. That motherfucker nice looking and shit. Matter of fact, the fire building looks better than. Fire building, with the fire station practice, looks better than the damn elderly building, man. That's not the half. I'm seeing mildew, paint chips, holes in the wall, splatters all on the walls, man. You know what I mean? But I'm watching motherfuckers give accolades down the Squirrel Hill, Shady Side. Oh, the mayor's doing this and let's help fight AIDS. Everything but our elders though. BET awards, but I ain't seen nobody say, hey, we gotta clean up these the elders nursing homes and stuff. You know, the designated organization is doing these motherfuckers things every month. Or pop up motherfucking visits on the facilities to make sure they're up to code too, and not be biased on what race or area or town that who should be getting the funding or who should be doing that damn work. And then to Hanson Robotics and Carnegie Mellon. You know what I mean? If these motherfuckers don't get it right, replace them all with robots. That's what the fuck I would do. Straight up. You want to act humane, you will replace your inhumane ass with robots. I mean, you need to have that problem. It's already programmed to do the right thing. That's it. And we ain't get to pay for insurance, blood, none of that shit. It's just done. We ain't worry about no God. Just, because we got the machine. So we ain't get to feel bad. So yes, we look forward to replacing humanity. We don't have to feel bad. That's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Word become flesh, what? Terminator X. Or Terminator X, I don't know. The movie Terminator. I'll be back, motherfucker. It was half machine and half nigga then. Last one, he just came on straight butt machine. Everybody thought, no, they didn't bring Pop Block back. which is cool. Up rock, pop lock, and that was our tour to exercise. They got to the original. They got to no, fuck them. I ain't speaking too soon, cause as soon as the up rock come, they get mixed up with back on the block smoking rock, and nah, fuck that. Cause when we used to say up rock and bass head, my folks really thought she was really getting high, and it's like, damn. No, we used to use that word because we danced with DJs, who was bass heads. We put, our furniture, we took the speakers out the crib and put it in the back of the car, man. Fuck out of here, we wasn't bad. We didn't have 200 to put no motherfucking JBLs and no motherfucking hoopty. That's when Sir Mix-a-Lot came out. My posse's on Broadway. My hoopty slam, windows glaring, tail light dropping, doozy dropping. My hoopty. Yeah. Oh. And then don't put Dead Presidents with Greg being Rakim. With the bass dropping put the house speaker in the car and put Eric being Rakim. Now clap your hands to what he's doing. And everybody now. I came through the door, I said it before, and never let the mic magnetize me no more, cause it's grabbing me to rhyme. I can't hold it back, I got time for this. Oh, y'all know about that shit. Y'all know about that. Yeah. Now clap your hands to what he's doing. Part 2. How the word became flesh. This was the jokey joke part, get you prepared the wrinkle version. This bitch wrinkled in the bitch, man. It's fucked up. Oh, and I'm sick, man. I crushed my glasses, yo. My other ones. Oh, my goodness. I sat. Look, and as I'm sitting, once I drop, once I get a certain level, it's the rap. Boom. And as I'm sitting, it's in my peripheral. And it's going down, I'm falling, I'm like, oh, it's too late. The last thing I wanted to do, real shit, the last thing I wanted to do was, I just paid $500 for the whole pair of glasses with the lens. I'm not no baller. I don't sell drugs. I get shit when I feel like it. And I don't want people to think that I'm trying to be something that I'm not. I get shit when I need it. And if I have something that I want, I get it, especially if I had did myself good. You know what I mean? Because I don't mind doing good for other people. Just occasionally I get some shit that I fucking want. You know what I mean? Because I love to share other stuff with other people, but what's mine is mine. And I like what I like. Cool. I just know his shirt wrinkled. It's really bothering me, man. I don't know why. Anyway. How the word became flesh. So this is the preparation part. But when part 2 comes, if anybody happen to have time, I think you're gonna really want to see this. Cause we're gonna put it all in perspective. And if anybody knows anybody who's a lawyer, who's into politics in the arena of social science or political science, Lee language, Dutch language, Latin language, Aramaic, Syriac, Yiddish, which I call modern Hebrew. You're gonna need your translators. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand. This law is is very big. Let's just say that. When the Moorish Science Temple or Noble Jewelry, was like, this is your new name. You're not black or African Americans and blah, blah, blah. No. That was a half truth. That was the truth without telling you how it's the truth. Like I said, who, what, when, where, how, who, what, where, when, how. There's another one, actually there's a slew of them, just for lack of intelligence at this moment. When you read the answer, these, they're called PowerPoints. Those are things that when somebody talks, you don't have to hear the whole conversation. You listen to power statements or PowerPoints. And then that way it's a quick synopsis, I guess, if I can use that word. That's a great start to and place to investigate what you hear or see. However, came fresh. It's a good start to investigate. Always be reminded, with no investigation, no right to speak. And to those who don't understand what that means, shut the fuck up if you ain't did your own research. Simple in the story. And it's about you hate, you're right, it's just be disrespectful to that. No, it's disrespectful to this time and age that folks are looking for information to change the conditions that we're in. Because now it used to be, when I get rich, I'm gonna leave the hood. Well, that didn't change in the other hood. So everybody's trying to leave their self for a better self somewhere else. So you find out that you're the boy with selfish and selfless motherfuckers. And you can't believe that you're in it. Or you're one of them. AKA denial. The dope fiend said he don't like the crackhead. The crackhead said he don't like the pedophile. The pedophile said he don't like the murderer. The rapist said he don't like the pedophile. You know what I mean? It's like, you all sinners. You all have a sinner's prayer. You all got the same dog. Isa, Jesus, Jeshua, some other shit. They gave somebody shit to somebody else. When somebody do it to you, it's like, you know what I mean? was crazy when it comes to the word became flesh, it clearly states in our Bibles that it was Hosea. They told you his name. They told you his daddy's name. They gave you his daddy's. They gave him his daddy's brother's name. They gave you his daddy. No, they give you Hosea's whole fucking background, his whole bloodline, and y'all just said fuck him, give it to Yeshua. And you call it a book of Joshua. And then it clearly states at the end of Deuteronomy, Moses and Hosea sang these words. And Moses died after giving him what? The staff, the 10 Commandments, and the Spirit of Yah came to him. And he did what? Led Israel into the promised land. Not Caleb, Judah. See what I'm saying? When the word becomes flesh? God damn, boy. Look. Shit. Take my word for it. I need books. You know what I mean? I need books. It's gonna be warm outside, too. I'm like, no, look at this motherfucker. I tell you young folks too, me y'all guys as mentors, man. Tell them young folks, man, trying to stay off them drugs. When I was young like them, the drugs I was taking and took my ass. Literally, I ain't got no ass, man. Shit, I'm just on rubbing it now. That motherfucker hurt now. Shit, ain't got shit like that, motherfucker. That motherfucker hurt. When I was younger, that's something different. Girls would squeeze my booty and stuff, and I was like, man, what the fuck, I ain't gay. I'm not saying anything, I just said, don't cut me off. Let me say when I was younger, though, you know what I mean? I always played football, you know, I always did that. I guess when I got injured, I'm like, fuck it, he said, shit, boop. It was just a no. Yeah, no. I said, but booty, well, we've been places. He said, nope. He said, if I do this, he said, nope. I pulled on my pants all the way up here and said, now what's my booty? He said, nope. He said, it's just flat, man. He said, there you go. No jokey joke on me. I'm listening to the truth. Nah, I hurt. But now, the shit that they taking, that shit is dropping your heart. These motherfuckers is dying out this motherfucker, man. I should have hit in the head for your ass. But yeah, the second part is going to be shame, name. We're going to upbeat the frequency. We're going to raise up our level of consciousness and awareness on how serious this is. I've put a lot of inner interest in this. If I can say, if I can use that. I don't want to make it too, let's see. I don't want to make it seem like it's too much of this or too little of that. Just piques my inner interest. And we can see when I peeked into this part, this Christos, some rental. I like slanderous is Latin for devil. And so this language, Latin, Dutch phrases, and French phrases, they manipulate into the words English. And so every English word is a curse, or English word is something about the English language is illegal. That's all I'm saying. To speak English, they made it illegal somehow. Even though the world speaks English, but somehow it's illegal. They made it law. And when you come to a certain place in life, if you don't speak this particular language, then you're not part of this dot society, or this chess game society, or this checkerboard society. You know what I mean? And I actually thought I was talking to somebody, right? That's how far it went. First, that's how I get the message. I really thought somebody was, I was like, really in, wow. But I'm seeing it because like I'm really talking to him, like, look, we can actually see this checkerboard, this chess game. You know what I mean? We can see the pieces and the motivation behind it, and how this game seems like it's never ending. That's the issue, I believe. It's like, okay, back to reparations. But it's like, okay, we give you motherfucking reparations, what you gonna do with it? You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking I'm thinking now every day is like, what if somebody just drops something on you soon you step, what you gonna do with it? Said, do the right thing, that's for sure. You know? Try to eat by yourself, it ain't cool. So we're free time and space to do how the words became flesh. And it took our flesh, it rewrote our flesh and gave us black African American and black flesh. That wasn't us. Created an image and stacked the images. Boom. Give them this image. Boom. Images. Well, let us make man in the image of us. And the image. And the images in the image of us. Okay? Here's the image. Male and female. Images of male and females. But let us make man in our image. Then the image became what image is. Male and female. Right? Creating images. So every time we see someone, we say, hey, I see his face or her face. Or when I name something, I see the image of this animal doing this or that. What are you doing? Flying. Okay, what do fly do? Birds. So we say bird because what? The wind was flying over his skin? Maybe, and called it what? Birds. Or like breezy. Or breezy. Or birch. Breezy birch bird. Yeah. That's how the word became flesh. Man and woman name everything. Don't eat from the tree of good and evil. Let's fucking keep doing this shit. Now you worship the bird called Horus or Haru. the son of Ra. That's the same Jesus, son of Ra. I don't even talk about this shit. So, the legal, medical, thesaurus, spiritual, scripture, historical, scientifical, mathematically, biologically. There's another one. I think it's more all lined up. So you can test this, look at it, become it or not, support it or not, partake in its demise or destruction, or help it or not. That's your choice. But it sucks to be you. He said, well, you saw you us to do nothing. That's not doing nothing. Some things are just not your business to mess with. You know, that's what we need to understand. Go out, mind your business. Oh, she's not. I have a story. My mother. Alright, well, stay tuned for part 2. Alright, folks. Stay tuned for part 2. We're going to get into the, like I said, legal work. You know, Kim folks don't like wasting your time. You know, we don't play those games. This is not a motherfucking circus. We love you guys. We care for you. We pray that Most High keep you safe. You know what I mean? This somebody, you know, you're upset with. You know, tell them you love them. I don't like you, but I still love you. Well, I love you, but I don't like you. No, that's all right. At least we know we don't mean no harm. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I don't like a lot of you motherfuckers, man. And a lot of you don't like me. But one thing's for sure, we don't want you hurt. You know, we don't want you starving. We don't want you, we don't want your family crying. You know? And so that's what unconditional love allows you to do. Unconditional love allows you to say, hey, I found ways to love you. I found ways to like you. And keep it pushing. You just act on that. And take it easy, man. Oh, yeah. Once again, and I don't mind correction. For some reason, some folks get shit fucked up, I guess because they can't stay or do that. I don't know. You know I like correction. You say, bro, give me the inbox. Is you cool? Let's be cool. Like we work this out. These other brothers know. Sometimes our brothers, but one thing I've noticed a lot of us never did was cross that line about getting our person. We keep it strictly on our education, on our scholarship, and leave that personal shit out of it. So I want to say big ups to all the men that I had the privilege of mental jousting with. I thank you for the mental joust. Till next time, man, get ready. It may be later on today. I'm going to ask the Most High, man, if I go to the particular spot where I can actually sit down and set it up and go ahead and go through the wickety-woo box. And show y'all as we reading it, because it's going to be a marathon. I'm telling you, it's going to be a marathon. We're going to dissect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 10 slides, right? 10 slides, and when you dissect these 10 slides, you're going to be like, when the shit start to click in your brain that, oh shit,